Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at this ProHeat 2X Revolution carpet cleaner. So we got this carpet cleaner because we got a little puppy. As you can see, there's the cage there, and he has been leaving little bombs and whatnot else all over the house. So we needed something to clean our carpets. So we've had this little spot bot here also from Bissell, and it's been doing pretty good, but you know, it can only clean a spot. So this is their newest model, and we got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was definitely overpriced, but because of the 20% coupon, it turned out to be pretty good. I think right at $220 or something, so, or maybe less than that. Alright guys, so let's unbox this thing and see what it looks like. So it does include some formula here, I guess, for the cleaning. Alright, so Bissell's been, you know, doing pretty good with this carpet cleaner. I think it's become very popular, and so they came out with this newer version. And here you can see on the picture where the little sprayer I was talking about. So we do have a user guide here. Alright, looks like a tool to clean out something. Yep, nozzle clean out tool. So we have our little adapters here. Alright, so it does come with a bunch of pretty interesting tips here. Here's a pet cleaning tool. It's like a rubber. Interesting. So here we can see more pieces. You can see a bag here. Okay, that's our hose. So this appears to be the can for the top side. So it's packed relatively good. Alright, so we got a handle here. And this is purple, by the way, guys. Here we have the two formulas. Alright, so the last thing looks like we have the main piece, which is the whole vacuum. So it pretty much comes pre-assembled. So we can see the double rolls in there. And here is the little spot cleaner shot. Okay, that's where your hose goes in here. Pretty large wheels. And that's it for the box. So let's see if we can figure out how to put this thing together. Alright, let's see if there's any quick guide. It looks like there is. So we click it in, the handle, and then it looks like we put this piece right here. Looks like there's a screwdriver or something involved. That looks pretty simple enough. So here on the top is where the handle goes in. Alright guys, so here's the handle, and we got a screw taped to it. So I'm guessing that's the screw we need that they're showing in the picture. Wow, this handle is actually looking pretty nice. I love that Bissell logo there. Okay, so it clipped in. So the next part is this little trim piece here. So we clicked in the handle. The next thing we do is click this guy in, and then we put the bolt in the hole, and then we're done. Then we just put that on top. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Just this piece goes right here, just like that. So this holds the cord. That's what that's for, and it's probably holding the handle too, so it doesn't pop out. So this looks like it just clips in. Okay. So it looks like everything's in. Let's get our little screw here, and I guess you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, so because it does not come with one. So there is the little hole that you put it in. So yeah guys, I guess you will need a screwdriver. Hopefully you have one. But yeah, we're just going to tighten this bolt here. And that is all the assembly that is required. So there's not much to assemble, it's just putting that bolt in, clipping the handle. And then this guy here, the reservoir, just sits on top. Just like that. And the cable winds around here, which we can go ahead and wind, I guess. So the culprit has woke up. He was taking a nap. But since he heard me over here unboxing this thing, he came to visit. How you doing, buddy? Alright guys, so the vacuum is done. I put the cable on here, still kind of wrinkly because it's brand new. But that's pretty much how it will go. So let's go ahead and look at some of the details here that we got. So the handle here has, I guess this is the flow rate knob here. So when you push it, I think the your liquid will come out. And then we have this reservoir here with the little cap on top. And it looks like the kind where you can flip around the bottle, like open this up, flip it around and put it into that, you know, or you can just unscrew it, obviously. So yeah, this thing just sits in there like that. Not really anything that holds it. Alright, so here on the side we have a deep clean and an express clean. So the deep clean, you know, puts a lot of water down. It's going to be a wet clean basically. But the express clean is going to be more like a top. It's not going to soak the carpet hard. So depending on what you're doing, if you're cleaning your carpet for the first time, you know, and you got pretty dirty carpets, you definitely need to go to deep clean. You know, it's going to take you a little longer and use up a lot of water and everything, but you know, if you want good results, that's what you're going to have to do. But if your carpets are already relatively clean, but you want to keep them clean, you know, let's say once a week or once a couple of weeks or even once a month, express clean might be the best way to go. Alright, so on the other side we have the power button here. So here in the front we have the collector bucket thingamajigger. So this is where all your bad stuff goes in. So and this just comes out by pulling on that. It has a little handle. And then you can go dump it out, which they have a little spout here that you can open to dump the bad stuff out. Once you're done with it, rinse it out so all that old crud, you know, won't ruin the look of this. And so here we have the roller. So now I know there's a way all this comes apart, but I'm not sure exactly how. And Spark is excited about the vacuum. So yeah guys, here on the bottom you can see there's a double roller right here. Two rollers that are spinning together, so you're gonna get a really good clean here. We got these little brushes on the side. Alright, so it looks like if you just pull on this, it pops out. So as you can see, this is where, you know, the water gets sucked back in. Thin line there. So here we have the rollers, and I guess we can just push here. Alright, so if you push on those, another piece comes out, which is like a clear fascia also. And then we're really exposing the rollers here. So here on the rollers, we can see a little better how they work. They have like this, they move around a little bit, back and forth. So. And there is the belt right there. There's another belt that goes right here. So we got a belt that comes from there to this one, and then a belt that drives this one. Because this is a carpet cleaner, you know, it doesn't get used as much as a vacuum. So, you know, all these things should be fine for a very long time. And I forget to show you guys, but yeah, the spot shot shoots up in here and comes out through there. So alright guys, so here's one of the carpets or rugs that is in question after Spark got a hold of it. And as you can see, it's kind of dirty. It was already a little bit dirty, but he just nuked it with a lot of dirty. So we're gonna see how this Bissell ProHeat does on this thing. So, and one of the other things that I forgot to talk about is this little button here. So this is the CleanShot, that's for this. When it's got that little red circle, that means it's not on. And then I think if you click it, you can see it turns into like a green eye or line. That means it's flowing. Alright, so all we gotta do next is some cleaning formula in here and, you know, start cleaning. So yeah, as you can see guys, he likes this carpet. Alright guys, so I guess we're gonna start with this one here, or at least try this one out first, because it does say here for pet urine and stain odor. So, you know, there's definitely urine in this carpet. So here in the back we have a little bit of instructions of what to do. So it says shake the bottle. So we need to add about 2.5 fluid ounces to each gallon. So we know that this is 1 gallon capacity because it says right here. Alright guys, so I put the water in. Alright, and then we're just going to put some formula in. That should be about right. I don't like to use that system there because for some reason it never works out good for me. Alright guys, so I got everything ready. I got it plugged in the wall there. Switch to a manual, let's see what happens. Okay, I definitely hear something. There it goes, it's flowing. You can see the flow right there guys. Kind of, if you can see it. So that's working good. So we're going to go to deep clean here on the side. Make sure you choose what you want. If you're just going to do a quick clean, go to express. So to release it, there's a button here that you push. Just like that. And then you're ready to clean. So let's go ahead and push that power button right here. And as you can hear guys, it's relatively loud. Not crazy loud, but it's definitely a lot louder than the Shark vacuums. Alright guys, so I did one pass, and I have to say this thing is louder than I thought it was going to be. It's got like this really loud like whine sound. I guess that's pretty normal. It's, you know, it's got to suck up all that water. I'm only saying that because I'm coming from Shark vacuums and those are relatively quiet. But in any case, check this out guys. The first line. Of course, this is not even, you know, good enough here, so from my experience with this kind of carpet cleaning stuff is that you have to wet it and let it sit there for a little bit and then go over it again. So what I'm going to do guys, instead of, you know, trying to clean this whole carpet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it to about right here, maybe a couple more passes this way, and I'm going to leave a line. And I'm going to clean this really good, and then we're going to leave it overnight where it dries. And so the next day when it's completely dry, we're going to see what the difference is, because there's no other way to show you, if it's clean or not unless I, leave it overnight and let it dry. Because once it's dry like the other side, we'll be able to see. So. Alright guys, I don't know what it's doing to the carpet, but it's definitely shredding it. So I guess this carpet is just too old or too weak, or just these fibers are coming off. So after I go just a normal back and forth a few times, then I like to wait for about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna go with the cleaner again, but this time I'm gonna go on express, so I don't put as much water in, or barely any, and try to get the water that's in that out. And here's another tip, guys, that might, do good, is that since we went that way and back, but our roller is always spinning this way, what we want to do now is we want to go from that side here. So basically, essentially, we're gonna clean it this way now. That way the rollers are pulling all the fibers that way. That way we clean both sides of the fibers. So that helps like crazy also. So just a little tip for carpet cleaning. Also guys, if you do get a bunch of fibers stuck in the suction, that's what this tool is for. So you just kind of put it in the little crevice there, and then you can clean it out. So maybe this is not so good for shaggy carpets that shed a lot, because that'll clog up the system. As you can see here, mine is getting clogged up really quick. So once you're done with all your cleaning needs, and if this thing is really close to being full already, so I was working on the limit of it. Now if you're gonna get it full, it's gonna stop the suction. So it has like a mechanism inside that stops it, and you can hear the vacuum go like higher pitch. So this needs to be emptied quite often. So all you're gonna do is just take it out, open that plug and drain it and rinse it out. So don't forget to rinse it out, because you want to keep that thing pretty clean. So we're gonna let this little line dry here, and we'll be back on the next day. Alright guys, it's the next day, and you can see the carpet is completely dried. So it's actually looking pretty good. Now our line was somewhere around here. You can't really tell a huge difference, but there's definitely some. You can see it's a lot more lighter here, and then here's kind of a little bit more. Overall, it definitely looks cleaner, and you can kind of see like right here is the line. So everything this way hasn't been cleaned, and everything this way has been cleaned. So there's definitely a difference. So yeah guys, so since I washed the carpet, and the next day Mr. Spark here has made already boo-boos in the carpet. So there's one there and one over here. So he's keeping us on our toes when it comes to cleaning, but he's still a pup, so it's kind of hard to train him. His breed apparently is a little hard to train, so we're going to have to deal with this for a little bit till he gets it. But this will be a good time to try out the new feature they got, which is the spot shot feature. Alright guys, and I also want to mention that this vacuum has been sitting with the cleaning solution in the bottle, and it has not leaked out anywhere. As you can see, it's dry, so it's kind of great that it just can sit there, with the cleaning solution. Maybe it's not a good idea for long periods, but if you're going to use it like every other day or something, maybe that's okay. By the way guys, just a quick plug, if you are looking for a vacuum or interested in vacuums, check out my videos on the Shark vacuums. This is our favorite vacuum, and we have a lot of videos on that, so especially with this new head. This head is amazing. Okay, so the idea is to use the CleanShot right there. That's what they call it, CleanShot. So you have a button right here that says CleanShot. So I'm not sure exactly how this works, because I don't read manuals usually. Turn the CleanShot on, and yes, look at that guys. Okay, so it automatically flows. I didn't even do anything. It just starts flowing. I'm not pushing the handle here or nothing. It's just flowing on its own. Look at that. Alright, so that's how that works. So if I push this again, it stops. So let's go to this other one here. So I'm going to push it on here. Oh, look at that. So it's separate from that button. You just push it and it comes out. Okay, we probably need to put a little more over here. So you don't have to turn on your vacuum or anything. You just click the button and the solution here flows out of it into the CleanShot. Well, that's pretty neat, guys. I really like this thing. That's gonna be great for us because we have these little puddles everywhere. And so because this thing is holding water good and not leaking out, so we're just gonna probably keep this thing filled. And every time he messes up and pees on the carpet, we can clean it up really quick with this. So I'm not gonna be triggering the flow here at all. I'm just gonna turn it on and clean up whatever we sprayed there with the CleanShot. That's it, guys. Look how good that worked. But it did the trick. It sucked up all the bad stuff. So it might be a good idea to trigger this just a little bit right on top of it, just to kind of get the area a little bit more clean. But it's cool that it works. Alright guys, so here's some final thoughts. So if you have a house and you have rugs or even carpet and you want to maintain them, this machine is great for that. And if you have pets, as you saw, this is like pretty much a must almost. So now this machine is not, a budget. It is kind of on the high end a bit, which, it's about $250 plus. So you could buy the one that doesn't have the CleanShot. I think the rest of it is pretty much the same. Not sure exactly, but this is the updated version, and I'm thinking they're charging just because of that. But you can pick up the other ones for $200 or less, maybe even $180 at like Sam's Club or Costco, places like that. Those places usually have really good deals on this kind of stuff. So check that out. So if you don't want to get this one exactly, check out the older version. I'm going to leave some links in the description, guys, for both of these. For this one and the one that doesn't have the CleanShot, which might be, maybe you don't care about that and you just want a good, carpet cleaner. So, you don't need to pay all that extra money just because of that little thing. But the color combinations are different too, so that might matter or not. But alright guys, well hopefully this video was informative and you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. So we pretty much just covered the carpet cleaning part of it. I'm not pulling out the hoses and all the little attachments. I'm most likely never going to be using that, but if you did need to use that, it does have all those options also. So to me, the main concern is carpet, and this thing does great with that. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this video. All the links will be in the description. Also guys, go check out my other videos. I do reviews and I have a lot of shark vacuum videos also, if you want to check those out. And if you enjoy content like this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.